All right, listen up everyone. It's Jess coming to you live tonight, and we are gonna get down and right to business right away tonight. I'm not gonna sit and wait for people to get on. I'm trying to learn my techniques, but tonight's topic is about keeping it simple and getting your new presenters started right off the bat, and also how to make it easy for you to be able to rank up in status. And I've gone through and I've kind of evaluated over the last couple weeks here on some of the things that I have done starting out in this business. As you guys can recall, I never wore a stitch of makeup my whole life growing up, and what intrigued me to get into this business was this stuff right here. $29, right? This is what I wanted to purchase, and this is what I wanted to purchase only. I didn't care about lip stains. I didn't care about BB Flawless. Where the hell does BB Flawless go, right? I didn't care about luminizers. I didn't care about this liquid foundation. I didn't care about lipsticks, and still don't to this day. I didn't even know what a concealer was. And yes, I have all these products now today, but that was not what got me to black status. I got to black status one mascara at a time. And so did my team helping me get to black status. We sold one mascara at a time only, okay? So I'm here to tell you, while all of these other products are simply amazing, and I honestly can't even believe starting out 3 years ago that we have elaborated to all these products, the point of the matter is sometimes less is more. Sometimes we are so caught up in the motion that we have to be an expert at every single thing possible with this makeup company. And I watched a different presenter today, and she did a video kind of on the same topic, and she said, you know, that every single person that comes into this business has to, or even to purchase from you, has to see something over and over and over and over and over and over and over again before they get that little chip off their shoulder to purchase something. And I've seen this, and it kind of like was going ding, ding, ding in my head simply because of the fact I'm like, gosh, she is so right. She is so right that one day I'll be focusing on these luminizers, and one day I'm focusing on these lip stains, and one day I'm focusing on these splurge cream shadows. And man, there's too much stuff to focus on, right? There's too much stuff that people have on their wish list, and they never take that initiative to be able to purchase something, right? And so I think about myself when I first started. We focused on one thing because we only had one thing, and it was this stuff right here, and not even as good as what this stuff is today. I'll be the first to tell you that. But we started this craze where we would go out with one eye done like I have today, and one eye done either with your regular store-bought mascara or nothing at all. And in fact, I'm starting to do more of putting a store-bought mascara on because so many people are like, oh, my lashes look like that. My lashes look like that with my store-bought stuff. And I'm like, well, if your mascara looks like this, look what it can do on top of it, right? And so it's so much more important for those people that are going to not try to give in to you and buy your mascara, maybe to have a base coat of mascara. This is 2 base coats of mascara. Oops, my light's kind of bright. Over on this side, and look at how much difference it is over on this side. So for regular people, their lashes might be this big with their mascara, but their lashes are longer than mine are, right? Like this was 2 coats. My regular mascara is not going to get my mascara to look like this, okay? So going back to it, I want you guys to think about things that you see on Facebook. Most of us are not going to see something on Facebook and instantly click on it and instantly buy it, unless you're Jess Prezick, because I am obsessively compulsive when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm like, I want it and I want it now, and that's exactly what I did when I joined this company, because I wanted it now, and I thought, the boyfriend's credit card is gonna pay for it, I might as well upgrade to this kit. Maybe I can have my sister show me how to put this stuff on. Like we always say, I put blush on my forehead when I got my kit because I didn't know where the heck blush went, right? So let's be honest here. But what got me was seeing the repetitive posts about mascara. Now, if I would have been following that person and seeing her one day do a 30-minute video on lipsticks and a 30-minute video on this and a 30-minute video on this, like Jane mentioned tonight in her video, ain't nobody got time to sit down and watch you get ready for 30 minutes. We got moms, we got people in school, we got people that are with jobs and stuff like that. People don't have time to sit and watch a 30-minute video. So you either have to make your live video short and to the point, or you have to use video editing skills. And like Jane said, you don't even have to talk and you can speed those videos up and people get an idea. Or you need to focus on less products. But the whole moral of this topic that I'm coming to today is I got to black status on this. So how many of you out there think that you can do the same? Because I know out of 15,134 people, or however many that are on Rockstar Fusion right now, I know that if you guys put your heart and soul and enthusiasm into this $29 mascara, you too can make it to black status. Now here's another thing, right? So $29 is a pretty good price. You're probably going to get someone to change their mind about buying a store-bought mascara to be able to switch over to a different mascara. But, you know, think about it. If you need the BB Flawless, and then you need some BB creams, and then you need a brush for setting powder, and then maybe you need this, eventually the poor people of the world are going to go, that's too much. I'm not ready to change my whole makeup drawer. I maybe just went and spent all of my hard-earned money the other day or other month, and I'm just gonna get by because I don't wear makeup that much, and I don't wanna go spend all that kind of money, right? And so, again, going back to this mascara, think of how easy it is to get a person to change their mascara. And it's $29. It's not going to break the bank, okay? Think about it this way. How many times have you seen a new skincare line? Think of Unique skincare line. It's like $200 to get everything, right? And like I mentioned, you know, with people going with the skincare, they can't just use one product without the other, without the other, and without the other. It doesn't work as good. It's like I've mentioned before, it's like selling someone the complete fishing package. You have to sell them the pole. You have to sell them the line to put on the pole. You have to teach them how to tie a knot to put their lure on. You have to sell them the appropriate bait. You have to know if they're going to go in a boat or a snow bear or whatever it is to get to the fish. You have to make sure that they have the proper clothing on to go fishing. Do they have a excuse me, I'm getting all worked up about fishing. Do they have a net? You know, do they have a stringer to tie their fish on? Think of the whole overall experience, right? You don't just send someone out with a blank fishing pole and expect them to be able to catch a fish. So, what if we got them excited and bought them a fishing t-shirt to get excited about fishing, kind of like this mascara where we get them excited about the rest of our products, and then we start incorporating the other stuff in. We hook, line, and sinker these people into our business with this stuff right here, people. And if you're not casting out your mascara into the lake for these people to go on and getting them to bite on this, you can say to hell with the lip stains, with the splurges, with the brushes, with the opalines, with all this other stuff. The other thing is, when I first started out with this business, I can truthfully tell you, for the first 2 or 3 months, any income that came in to my business went right back out. It was reinvested into the business. And the reason for that is my grandma always said that you have to spend money to make money. And that's so true. I started off, honestly, before my kid even came, I started out and I bought 5 mascaras. And I told myself, if I can sell those 5 mascaras, maybe have my sister teach me how to put this makeup on, maybe there'll be something more to this business, right? 5 mascaras, $99, 5 mascaras. Can I do this? Can I not do this? I literally would put them in my purse like this. I put my logo on the side. I buy these plastic little cellophane bags at Walmart. I got myself some amazing Blitz cards from Monette Reynolds at Proof to Print on Facebook. And I put them inside these with a cute little ribbon from the dollar store. And I have these in my purse every single day, no matter if I'm fishing, wishing I was fishing, wherever, funerals, airports, it doesn't matter. I very rarely will leave the house without mascara before even going and finding my phone. Like, it's not happening that I'm not leaving my house without mascara on hand. And so I would purchase 5 lashes, and I would make it a point to sell those lashes by like the end of the week. And as soon as I had those 5 lashes gone, in fact, even when I was down to like 1 or 2, I started going like this and like pinning out and stuff, realizing, crap, what if the next person wants 4 of them? I have got to get on the horn and I have got to order 5 more. And so all that money that people were paying me for these lashes would go back in to another party. And I would put in those extra lashes. One time, I ended up selling the 5 lashes immediately, and then the next time I went in and had 10 on hand and still had to do it. I still had to go put in another order. At the end of my first month, I needed like $1,500 to go to hit green status, and I knew that I had to get green status because I was never going to go any further than that. Oh yeah, right. Like, here I am, black status for 3 years now. But honestly, I ended up between all of my YCash, my Fast Start, and everything like that, I ended up with 43 lashes. Actually, no, 53 lashes. I ended up with 53 sets of lashes. And I was like, well, I got everyone's Christmas presents, but this is going to take me till the first of the year to be able to sell these. Like, what am I going to do with all these mascaras? Like, yes, I hit green status, but man, that's never going to happen again. What am I going to do with all these mascaras? Guess what? The next week, I went to a breast cancer awareness event, and I sold 43 of those lashes at the event. So I only had 10 left again. What did I do? I didn't just pocket the money, people. I took that money and I invested it again into my business. So you're taking, you're spending, you're getting the products, you're selling, you're taking the money back in, and you're putting it back into the orders. Does that make sense? Everybody give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're not sleeping, okay? So, when we were going for black status in November that year, I broke it down on every single person on my team. And I said, Jennifer Van Beek, I need you going green this month. You have so many people on your team. This is kind of fun going like this. You have so many people on your team. I want every single one of your people that's actually not doing this as just a hobby, that's actually doing this, each single one of you needs to go sell 10 lashes this month. 10 lashes? $290? Divided up between maybe 100 people on your team? Guys, it's a no-brainer. That is why people rank up, because they break it down and make it simple. They don't look at the $10,000 number and go, oh, my Lanta, like, I'm not going to be able to sell $10,000. You don't have to. You have to break it down into your entire team. You can't make people sell, but you know what? You, as the coach pretty much of your team, need to be pushing even harder than the people on your team. There's so many people right now that message me this month and they go, I'm going for blue status, I'm going for green status, I'm doing all this. Oh, really? So then why is your PRS at $75 right now? If you're on track to hit these goals this month, why is your PRS at $75? That means you don't even have 5 eyelashes on hand to sell. So don't tell me you're going to go for a rank if you yourself are not putting those big girl panties on and doing it as well. You can't preach to the choir and expect them to do all your dirty work, because you're not going to get to black status that way. I'm telling you right now. Or maybe you will hit black status, but you're not going to maintain it. You, as the leader, are the example. You set the tone. If you're selling, if you're sponsoring, if you're doing more than the minimums, your team is going to follow you. Okay? So break it down into these mascaras. You know what? I know Katie Thompson is a Black Status 2 millionaire influence, wall of influence earner. And she literally had to sit down with her children when she started this business. And she goes, give me 3 months. I know that socks aren't going to get done. I know that maybe I'm not going to cook as much. I know that the house might not be clean. I know that maybe you'll have to turn your underwear inside out and wear them 2 days instead of just throwing them in the laundry room kind of thing. But the point I'm getting at is you might have to take that step and visit with your family and just say, I know I can do this. I believe in myself. And it is going to take some hard work from me. And as a family, we're going to have to sacrifice a few things, but I know that this is going to be beneficial and eventually it's going to change our lives. But they're going to get pissed off at you and they're going to hate you if you don't sit them down and have that conversation with them. Does that make sense? Everybody give me some love on that one? Okay? So again, this is an easy sell. It's an easy sell. It's $29. It's not like you are taking them from their 10-year acquaintance with their Cetaphil face wash and their Noxzema face cream and all that stuff that they are hooked on, that they don't want to change, and you're trying to get them into a $200 face care system. They're scared. They don't want to spend $200. They're not able to make that conscious decision. But what if you got them into this, got them hooked, and started introducing them to the other stuff? That's what I've done. The last year and a half when this hasn't been so good, I have focused on something else. I've focused on the BB cream or maybe the shine wipes or something. But I have picked something that I am obsessed with, that I love, and that is how I have brought people into this business. Okay? Okay. Any other questions? Trying to think of what else I wanted to say. So, here's my question to you. And I'm going to get the microphone out for this one. Attention Rockstar Fusion, can you hear me? Are you brave enough? Are you tough enough to start going out with one eye done and one eye not done and start changing your life? Or are you just going to sit in the bathroom and wish on the pot for something to happen? Okay? Are you going to make a conscious decision today to start investing in your business and start going out, and who gives a crap if people make fun of you for looking like this? That $29 sale could be the next sale needed to get you to Black status. It could be your next rock star. Did you hear me? It could be your next rock star on your team that you are selling a mascara to, like me. And one more thing, loud and clear, you never, ever, ever underestimate the power of anyone. You would have seen me 3.5 years ago and you would have said, I'm not selling makeup to that girl. She sure as hell needs it, but she ain't gonna buy it. She's a tomboy. Look at her stupid jeans and her camouflage, and she looks like she hasn't showered in a few weeks. Guess what? I'm one hell of a rock star mascara slinging seller. And if you would have been that person that gave up the opportunity to talk to someone like me, shame on you. Because when there's a will, there's a way. And when people told me when I came into this business that little Jess Prezick, tomboy from North Dakota, couldn't do this, I said, I'm going to be a mascara millionaire. And I hope you watch me. Good night.